First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future? That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter, member FDIC.
Bailey's Flooring is a proud sponsor of high school football. Count on the team at Bailey's Flooring for quality name brand carpet and flooring with professional installation. Bailey's Flooring has all the latest product innovations and is a proven contractor of commercial and residential customers. And check out the selection of vinyl and carpet in stock at Bailey's Flooring. Call 290-6084. When it's time to buy or sell your home, it's time to put the winning team of Century 21 to work for you, including Penny Helton, Beverly Forbes, Brian Howell, Charlene Lamb, David Deeves, Delton Lamb, Jay Brantley, Jennifer Brantley, Jim Jarrett, Raina Dubberly, Ruth Watson, Sarah Kobe, Charlene Brantley, Yvonne Robertson, and broker George Durden. Put the winning team to work for you. Century 21, Durden Cornegay. And you're sure to score every time. For more information, log on to c21dublin.com. Call 272-1535 or come see us at 1700 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Century 21 Durden Cornegay, the #1 realty company in Dublin and Lawrence County.
Hello, football fans, and welcome to this week's Trinity Head Football Coaches Show. I'm Michael Maffett, your host, here with none other than head coach Jimmy Fields. And Coach, we went down to the Low Country this past weekend, played a team from Savannah. It was a good chance for us to get down and get some good Georgia seafood before the game, and it was a wonderful night in terms of weather. The game didn't turn out like we wanted to, but all in all, it was a pretty good night, other than the final score.
You know, it was a disappointing loss.
It was.
First and foremost, but you're right, a great atmosphere. The weather, you know, you first get over there to Savannah that afternoon, the sand gnats were moving around, a little concerned, but as the night wore on and game time, we settled in there. It was really a great atmosphere for football, both the weather, it was football weather. Unfortunately, a hard-fought game.
Right.
You know, and congratulations to Coach Doug Dixon and St. Andrews on winning a hard-fought contest, but at the same time, you know, you got to rally the troops. You got to get back out there. We got a tough opponent this week, but you know, looking back on Friday night, it was a tough loss.
It was.
The kind of season and everything with COVID going on, the challenges, the adversity, it was certainly a game that I think our players, I know our players and the coaches knew this is a game we could have and should have. So great disappointment, and there should be. But at some point in time, hopefully sooner than later, you got to pick yourselves up and go on to the next play, the next game, and that's exactly what our kids are doing.
Right. I will add a little humor here. So you mentioned sand gnats, and we get there, and there's sand gnats like no other place on earth. I truly believe that. And you had a lot of ladies in the group, my wife included, who may have been reluctant to spray bug spray all over them. But after about 5 minutes sitting there, they wanted anything that was available to get rid of the sand gnats. So that was a little humor to start the night. And I know we'll see it when we go into the replays. We had a couple of bad bounces, a couple of bad calls went our way, and you know, I'm never one to say the referees did this, the referees did that, but it was pretty telling. You know, Ben scored a touchdown. He literally fell into the end zone. I don't know what they saw. They didn't see what I saw live in person. They didn't see what actually happened on the film. And none of that matters at this point. But, you know, in the heat of the moment, those kids are grinding, and you would hope that something would not have gone that awry.
Well, I've been doing this a long time. It doesn't get any easier.
Right.
The more I coach, when I face adversity, I'm seeing like a lot of our fans saw that, hey, we scored. This ain't fair. Well, like we've mentioned before, in this world we'll have trouble. Jesus says that. And you have to respond, not react.
Correct.
And that's not something that my players are learning. That's something Coach Fields is continuing to learn. And, just thankful that, you can go out there and fight and, be frustrated, but the Lord helps us to respond.
Sure.
And our kids continue to fight. They're going to continue to fight. And I'm so thankful just to be along for the ride.
You and I both, Coach. Well, we're going to take time out, say thanks to our sponsors. I say it each and every week. Thank these sponsors. They're the ones who make this show happen. Thank you to TV35. They do a great job with all our youth athletics here in this community. So a big shout out to TV35. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jeff Cannon, President of Citizens Bank of Lawrence County. When we began looking for a location for our second Dublin banking office, the historic Henry Building looked like the perfect spot because Dublin and Lawrence County is our focus, and making banking easier and more convenient for our customers is our goal. Citizens Bank of Lawrence County, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
A local full-service community bank offering quality banking services. Citizens Bank of Lawrence County, now open in downtown Dublin.
Hey, I'm Tom Dominy with Dublin Wind Nelson, and we're a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. We are committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry and is able to answer your questions and is ready to help you get the parts and equipment you need. At Dublin Wind Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment to doing things right, one customer at a time. So come by and see us at Dublin Wind Nelson, 507 Airport Road, or give us a call at 478-272-3585, or stop by and see our website at dublinwindnelson.com.
I'm Stan Cooey, the headmaster at Trinity Christian School. Academically, we've got great teachers here, great staff, employees that'll do everything to educate your child. Standardized tests are above the state and national average. Graduates are able to get into the schools they want with the Hope Scholarship intact. We talk about building character and a disciplined and safe environment at Trinity. Most of all is that we're going to provide a spiritual background for your child to learn about Jesus Christ. We have chapel for all ages. If you've got questions about Trinity that you want to come out and see me, I'll be glad to meet with you, or Pam Horn, our admissions director, and we'll be glad to meet with you and sit down and give you a tour. Come out and see us, and we'll tell you about Trinity.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Yeah, here we go with Waggle. Good play for us. Play action out of our wing series. Jim does a good job getting depth. We get our fullback, Davis Maffett, out in the flats for a easy pickup there, and he's going to pick up 14 yards, get us a first down, gets us out of a shadow of our own goalpost. You can see that here again from the sideline copy. Doing a real good job getting open there, and usually with Waggle we can find somebody in a crossing route there that's open, and that time it happens to be our fullback leaking out. So that was a big pickup for us. Here we are. We're going to start running some option here out of a trips look. The front they were giving us gave us pretty good opportunity to run some mid. We hadn't had an opportunity really having our center covered up most of the year, but we started working it a little bit here, and Ben Butler's going to take that right up the middle, pick up a pretty good gain there. It could have been a 2 or 3 yard gain. He ends up getting 7 with his leg drive. So proud to see him running the ball some more. glad he's finally healthy again as well. This is the same play from sideline copy. You see my quarterback there, I had to get on him. He's not doing a real good job carrying out that fake, but we did get a good gain there. Here comes a big run for Davis Maffitt. Again, the front they gave us, we started running some base away from it. So he's going to have a big gain here. He's going to get us down to about the 2 or 3 yard line. They're going to call him out of bounds here. Probably a little further than they should have, but it's a big pickup for us. I think he picks up about 27 here on that play. Probably his biggest run of the night. This set us up for a real good opportunity to score some points. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. Ended up turning the ball over on about the half-inch line 2 plays later. This is on in the second half. Coming back to that mid we were talking about a minute ago. And Jim's going to pull it and keep it here and get a big gain around the end for us. Got away with a holding call there, but had to have something go our way, right?
That's exactly right.
Same play again from the sidelines. Again, good pull, good keep, and get some good yardage there around the end. Everybody gets in there biting hard on that fullback, gives us a little opportunity to get out. Here we go with a waggle again, different formation, same concept. We're going to see that Jim's going to find 25 Mitchell Gay here on the follow route, be able to dump it off, and we'll pick up about 10 there and get us another first down. We don't have a whole lot of highlights from Friday night on offense. We struggled moving the ball up and down the field, but those are the few that we did have. I think it's going to swap over to defense here. Of course, Coach Floyd leaves me hanging, so I'll have to pick up his notes and go with them. This is the first play from scrimmage for our defense, and defense played really well. I mean, you can expect that in a 3-0 game that they had to play really well. This is the first play from scrimmage. They go halfback pass. Now, in the locker room right before we came out, we had told them to be aware that they might do that. We had seen them do some trick plays early on in games before, so we'd warned our DBs, make sure they're backpedaling, and Wade Walker does a good job here of not biting up on the run and running with his receiver and staying in good close coverage. So, good way to start the ball game. I mean, again, our defense played really well throughout the night. Here, this is still that first series for St. Andrews. We're going to see Ben Butler and Zach White making a good play there. Ben finds the alley, runs through it really well for the linebacker position. Zach White kind of finishes it up there from the defensive end position. You can see that doorway opens up for our linebacker, and he does a great job fitting through there, and Zach's there to clean it up for him.
Yeah, defense had a great night.
They did. They played really, really well. I was proud to see them play that well. I hated we couldn't do anything offensively to take advantage of those situations. Now here, they're going to get us in a trips look. We're going to be able to get good pressure here. You end up with a sack from Kyle Curry with some help there from Trey Miller as well. And this is them, you know, they're going in to score here, so this play is going to put us in a pretty good position to hold them in third down, and actually sets us up for a field goal block we'll see here in just a minute. Here's that field goal block I was just speaking of. So we held them down here. Worked hard all week on special teams. After our Bullet game where we struggled in special teams, we thought we needed to take advantage of the time we had to coach those kids up, and Wade Walker gets off the edge there and gets us a block.
Yeah, we're still 0-0 at this point.
Yeah, still 0-0. It's going to stay that way, I think, until the third quarter. This is in the second quarter here. Going to be a big play, I believe, by Trey Miller and, let's see here, I think it's Trey and Kyle.
I believe that's right.
Trey Miller getting off that block, Kyle Curry coming in and cleaning it up from the backside. here we are in the fourth quarter. You got Kyle Curry and Davis Maffitt getting in there, stopping behind the line there. It's a really good job, Kyle getting off. Great job of Maffitt fitting behind him. And again, I think this is in the fourth quarter now, so we're trying to get the ball back. And there's a kind of a wide. You got Ben, you got Zach White, all them guys getting in on a tackle there in the backfield and able to stop them there on 3rd and 7. And it's the same play again from the sideline copy. Again, defense played really well all night. Proud of those kids. And
Great penetration.
Yep, they did a good job getting off the ball. Great job of shedding blocks and making ruckus in the backfield. That's all of them.
Okay. Well, Coach, we're going to take time out and say thanks to our sponsors. And when we come back next week, we'll look ahead to next week's game against Pinewood.
Thank you.
I'm Glenn Register at Hometown Supply. Want to wish all our area schools the very best in the upcoming season. Hometown Supply, located in downtown Dublin, is here for all your home and hardware needs. We offer new and used appliances, both gas and electric. Competitive prices on electronics and computers, including cell phones, laptops, and tablets. We have service people on staff, a repairman for our appliances. Come by and see how we can help. Just remember, if you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
I'm Brad Grimes, and we invite you to join the winning team at the City of Dublin Natural Gas.
And we'll give you a free 40-gallon hot water heater.
Or a $400 rebate on a tankless hot water heater.
Get a $200 rebate on the natural gas furnace.
How about 0% financing for 60 months?
Plus, we'll make it easier and add it to your bill.
Take advantage of this incredible offer today.
With natural gas, you'll never run out of gas again. Natural gas is dependable.
Natural gas is half the price of electricity.
And half of the price of propane.
So stop wasting money today.
And call the City of Dublin Natural Gas today.
At 277-5048. That's 277-5048.
Join the winning team at City of Dublin Natural Gas.
Hi, I'm Anna Grace Myers from Myers Equipment and Supply, inviting you to come in today and see our full line of Can-Am products. For those who live for the challenges of off-road life, we've got what you're looking for. Remember, there's a Can-Am waiting for you at Myers Equipment and Supply, 301 North Jefferson in Dublin.
Well, welcome back, Coach. And again, thanks to you and your team for those highlights. But we got to look ahead, and Pinewood is the next opponent. The good news is we're back here at home, here at Cleve-Warnick Field. We also have experienced some coolness in the air. We woke up this morning and there was a freeze on the ground.
Yeah.
So fall is definitely in the air. We're into November now, and we're back at Cleve-Warnick, and I know everybody's glad to be back home.
Oh yeah, great to be back home after a time away, a big long trip last weekend to Savannah, and I just want to, the Trinity family, not just our administration and teachers and parents, but the Trinity family that goes beyond, that make Friday night football at the Cleve such a great atmosphere.
Just to go in reverse a little bit, we just got finished looking at the plays from last week, and we did travel to Savannah. What is awfully impressive, as you mentioned, the Trinity families. I believe there were more Trinity families at the Savannah game than the Savannah local team had on site.
Yeah, it's one thing for the coaches and the players to buy in to what Trinity football is all about, or what Trinity athletics is all about. But when you have your families, your parents, and extended, whether it be grandparents or aunts and uncles and just friends that buy into, despite a tough season as far as wins and losses, not only our kids and coaches, but our Trinity family is excited each Friday night And, you know, coming back to the Cleve, it'll be no different. They understand the big picture.
They do.
This, you know, certainly we played for one reason, to win a state championship. And sometimes when you go through a tough season, it's hard. But you can't lose focus of the big picture that this program, not Coach Fields, but God is building godly men through the great game of football.
No doubt about it.
That's a lot of fun just to be a part of.
It is, and you know, I can't say enough thank you to you and your staff. As far as Pinewood, what do you expect to see out of these young men?
I think one of the better teams in the state, Michael. They're, you know, the reigning region champs. They returned most of their players from last year. Coach Keith Wasson has been there quite a long time, and is really, he and his staff always put out a fine product. They're just one of the better teams right now in AAA. They should do very well in the state playoffs. It's a tremendous challenge for us. They, you know, offensively, they do a lot of different formations, spread formations. They're fully capable of throwing the ball, but they're very physical in their run game as well.
Right. Well, it's an exciting time. Football is in the air. You know, as we've moved through COVID season, there's been more and more energy building, not just, you know, locally, but nationally in terms of the college football teams and the professional teams that you may follow. But, you know, it's important to get out and support local athletics. I've said this last year a few times. I don't know that I have this year, but, you know, these young men have been practicing all summer. They've been getting after it throughout the season. They've had some breaks due to COVID, but nonetheless, they have been committed and they're up and grinding, whether it be the weight room or the practice field. So please get out and support these young men. It means the world to them, whether it's Dublin, East Lawrence, West Lawrence, or right here at Cleveland Warnick Field. They deserve and need our support. So until next week, Coach, see you then.